on Don's feature that he and Brian wrote called Karen's, and it's a beautiful sunrise here in Washington, D.C. It never fails.
Reset, Liz, you're not going away yet. You're staying there. Reset. Liz, you're just gonna stand there? No, I don't think we need it. Because he's also like...
Alright, heading to location number 2, which is a house interior. I got this little janky setup here so that people don't look over my shoulder. And it's been working pretty well.
It sure has been working very well. I can attest.
I don't think it'll be something that will replace it. And if it's not like working the way you intended, it's not.
Did you say you put them in the sink?
What? Another annual conference. I'm the video lead, letting the B-roll operators and photogs know what shots to get, while I'm sort of back here focusing on the main angle. They've got iMag set up here on the broadcast style camera, and I'm doing the recording on the full frame Sony. So different tool for a different job.
Collaboration by restoring ecosystems, rethinking waste, and designing innovative solutions. Their work reminds us that caring for the environment.
Headed to see the new Tron movie at the National Air and Space Museum. And it's IMAX. Actually, I think it's a little bit larger than IMAX. Should be a pretty cool experience in the age of streaming. I like to prioritize coming to theaters. And this one is a pretty cool one. Just got back from a long off-roading trip. It was pretty fun. We went to Big Levels. It's in Shenandoah National Park, kind of right off of Skyline Drive. Got some pretty good shots there. Yeah, you can see this is one of the harder obstacles that I did. Actually, this is the hardest obstacle I've ever done in my 4Runner. Pretty fun stuff.
I can make that bigger if you want. You want that fire bigger?
Sure. Just got back. All my gear's out of the car because can't go wheeling with my equipment. I have this set of Atlas Mercury Anamorphics from a friend. And these guys are getting used on a spec ad that I will be pulling focus on here. On Tuesday, I'm heading to Richmond tomorrow to build the camera. Pick those up. I've got to go to the rental house tomorrow to grab a few more pieces of equipment, like a rotopola and a few other things. Picked up... DP's running Vmount, so I picked this up because, of course, the first AC gig I get after buying the Teradek cradle, they're using Vmount, so I can't use the gold mount cradle, so I bought this to mount the Teradek. And then this is a coax cable that I have to return from my CB radio. And this was a $100 piece of acrylic that will be a screen protector for the OSEE, so I'm going to put that on right now. Alright, there's not a lot of information online about this, so I looked it up, and I mean, the only reason I knew that this thing is actually acrylic was because I asked AI. You can only get it directly from the OSEE website, and it costs like $60 plus $60 shipping. It is acrylic, and it does come with these 4 little screws. But I mean, it was essentially just this piece of acrylic wrapped up 4 different ways, and then they screw into these spots. So yeah, hopefully, I mean, if you're looking to get the OSEE screen cover or any, I guess, accessory for this monitor, you know, 1, you need to get it directly from OSEE, and then 2, you know, it comes kind of nondescript, and like you can tell, this is just third party Gary cast acrylic that they order it from, almost drop ship it, and it's really hard to get this off without a knife. So just a heads up, I'm gonna install it now and we'll see how it looks. All right, fits on there pretty well. Just sort of screws in each of the corners, and there's no space in between here, which I don't mind because hopefully it'll keep dust out. But yeah, I mean, looks pretty good. Driving over the James River, off to camera prep. All right, we're all done the build. This is what we landed on. RE-LMB matte box, rosette handles. We got the 138 on there. We got this newer monitor with the Noga arm, and then what is this? RF to PL, running the Nucleus Nano, USB-C, Vmount, Teardex on this side, stubby antennas, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
We just bought one, but a real haze machine. Yeah.
Alright, just got set for the first shot, doing a dolly in through the doorway here. This is gonna be my area. As per usual, running the Teardex and the Axunes actually for the rest of the crew.
Yeah, I think you've met her before. It's really right past me. She does fashion.
The curly hair.
Yeah, I was like, you know her. Yeah.
Can you bring up the...
In like a Halloween shoot. Actually, just seen her.
Nice. Yeah, just make her a little older.
Make it a little more brighter?
Like, just
What should be?
They are putting the dolly
what?
on rolling stands,
Thank you.
which is something I haven't seen before. But it lets them make fine adjustments to the location of the camera, and then they just lock it down and throw bags on it. I'm pretty smart.
Wait, what? Turn it up enough?
On someone on time.
Someone on time.
Alex, is there a copy of the things printed out? Like our schedule?
No, we don't.
Right. Or not, but still. Because I think we got one first.
Walk past the camera, just stay on the path, and then as you get right close to the thing, just... Okay, we'll walk all the way to the back.
And then y'all are having a conversation, but it can't be heard. Or maybe even not. You're just eating, and then you can't go to the box. Let's do that, just have the safe shot. Yeah, you can be right there. And when you give her, maybe you could just stand right here. How's that one? Yeah. And then let's try that. And just fire.
All right, we're all wrapped. Just pulled into Denny's about halfway home from Richmond. I have another 3-camera, 2-person interview shoot tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it, although I am getting quite tired. And then the day after, I have another B-roll interview set up, as well as Friday. So it's going to be a long week. I know the vlogs have been sparse, as per usual. However, it's good to know that I'm still busy, and I'm going to try and keep getting more content out to you guys. All right, going to test out this new quad MPF battery charger for the FX3 made by Tilta. Should help. I really only have the single battery charger right now, but I have 4 batteries total, so 3 + 1, this should work well. All right, next morning, 2- and 3-person interview setup. Running 3 cameras and 3 sources of light.
I'm impressed.
Today my producer Trivision has 7 different shoots going on. So we weren't able to get another 600 watt fixture, but we've got 2 and we're running 1 here. And it's filling everything nicely, honestly. My idea for these 3 and 2 person interviews is normally to have a boom with an F22 that hair lights and keys the opposite person, but because we didn't have the crew, it's just George and I today, we just sort of went for the fill the space with light, and the shadow side here kind of falls off a little bit. It looks pretty nice. But we're running one FX6. I forgot my other tripod in the car, so FX3 on a spigot on a light stand. Actually, it's working great. I might do that moving forward. And then my FX6 right there.
I mean,
I think so we did talk about the members, but maybe we could have something about independent sectors doing this research on behalf of nonprofits and philanthropy. We know these organizations are super busy with their own work.
Yeah. All right, I'm ready. You got the. Let me get some powder. That's it. All right. So the whole time you're going to be looking. All right. So what I can do.
Start with this. Let's just get it all out.
Their families, and so our work is particularly important today because we have to make sure that organizations will be and can be sustainable for the work that's ahead.
and I know it's such an important question to you, and so I want to give you a chance to riff on it. Why is collaboration so important for the charitable sector?